just wanted to show you guys. I had to get it in the mail. I had to get the real deal. I think I miss using a book once in a while and having it for reference. So I went on eBay and I got For Faerie, Queen and Country, and I got a good deal on it. So you never know. You never know. It came with the system guide, which I already have from Drive-Thru RPG, but this is the original version. Just still in the original packaging since 1993. I feel bad kind of opening it, but I got to open it, and I got to, read through it. It's in perfect condition, pretty much. But that's pretty amazing, like it says. So here I go. Just wanted to do this. I already kind of opened it a little bit, and it's great having the reference in physical. In a physical format. So there we go. So there we go. Nicely done. I want to keep this, use it as a bookmark. Look at that. Perfect. It's brand spanking new. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at the inside here a bit. Yeah, look at it's about 130 pages or so. Yeah, see, like this, it's nice. The ink's nice, and the print job's better, obviously, than the, the PDF. It's a little faded. I don't know how to explain it. Not quite pixelated, but not quite as sharp as reading it here in a physical book. So here's the Peak Martin's Index of Faerie, however you want to say it. Faerie. Yeah, it's nice, and it's like brand new. 1993. It's pretty awesome. I always think of this picture when I think of this campaign. So yeah, it's good to have the book for reference. Probably going to be going over this one more time. I'm gonna play at least another adventure with this campaign, but I want to go over and kind of do a review of it as I finish up reading the whole thing again. Brand spanking new. And then, of course, system guide, which I already have a copy of from Drive-Thru RPG. But again, this is nice. It's a nicer printed version. The ink is much sharper on the read. But pretty light book. Again, it's laid out simple, but it takes a few times to understand how to create a character. It's a roll low system, but they could have used a couple, like a one sheet wonder of creating a character. That's why I made my one sheet of how to roll up a character and create the character matrix, or the player core, I should say, this thing right here, which all your other characters are made from. So, but I love it. I like David Zeb Cook. He's written a lot of good modules for D&D, and I like the art, and I love TSR back in the day, and it's like a time warp back to 1993. Not that it was a really good year for me, because I was in high school. It wasn't, but this was a highlight. TSR and Dungeons and Dragons was a highlight for me during those dark times. It was a really good escape, and I'm glad I'm finally able to play these games now and make them work for me. And I'm grateful that these books still exist, and I'm grateful for Drive-Thru RPG as well, because it's a new golden age to kind of resurrect these systems that never really had a chance due to the circumstances and questionable decisions of leadership at the time. So I'm glad that everyone's keeping role playing alive, and solo role playing is growing, and people are understanding it more, even though you have to kind of work at it a little bit. I'm glad that there's the community's growing. So yeah, keep on solo questing, believe in what you're doing, and believe in the power of your imagination and the good that it can do. All right, thanks for watching. One more thing I wanted to show you is that this came with the map. Look at this. Look at that beautiful thing. Wow. Let me turn this around here. I actually have to, unfortunately, I got to rip this out of the book. But it's a beauty, this map here. And on the other side is London, the city guide. But you know what? I'm glad the PDF came with the maps, even though they're black and white. Actually, it came with the color map too in there, but I would have had to print them out. This is the real deal. So man, if I really want to play this campaign and really get serious about it, I'll use the maps. Yeah, I think on the other side is the, but I don't want to rip it out right now. Yeah, you can see the London map. It's huge. It's a huge city. So historically, it's a fascinating, awesome map to have as a guide, and just to kind of look at and take in and get inspired by it. There's this border. Ancient fairy, kind of stone border to it. Really neat. Yeah, very cool. I'm looking forward to playing a few more adventures with this. Fairy, Queen, and Country. I suspect, a very underused campaign setting for a very underused RPG system.